All right, y'all, what is up? So sorry for the delay, but we are now here for ATL vlog part 2 and a few other, added stuff and conversations. Now, this part, obviously, I think last time was honestly like people said they enjoyed it, but y'all, what's crazy was that was a teaser. That was nothing compared to all the footage that I do have for this part, as well as some of the conversations that you're gonna see throughout. Now, the end of the video, you'll hear me talk about ways in which you can have how to properly take group trips. And a lot of the reasons that y'all group trips fail is because y'all friends suck. Now, you didn't want to hear that, and a lot of y'all do hear that because I know y'all be like, man, I be trying to get my friends, but they don't want to because you trying to get the wrong people. And you need to stop traveling with people just because that's your friend. And you need to get people that's on the same page. And that's where y'all go wrong. Y'all be trying to travel with people that's y'all friend and not on the same page. So as we get along with this episode today, you'll be able to kind of see some things and get a better understanding of some things and just see the fun, because it was a good time, some laughs, and make sure y'all let me know what y'all like the best about the video and the vlogs to come in the future. So, yeah. All right. Let's get this rolled on the show. And yeah, I said that right. All right, what's up, y'all? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So, last night was a cool night. Today we probably about to go to brunch. Everybody is in disarray, so I had to get everybody up and going. My homegirl's supposed to be in town today. I think we're supposed to go to brunch. Well, I'm going to brunch with my people, and I think I'll meet up with her later. And then tonight, I don't know what's the move, but I know today we about to go to brunch. I'm pretty much up. I gotta do my stretches, and then we're finna get active. So let's see how this goes. What are you getting?
Let's got some DC powder and something right there. You took a little cash outside, some money in my hand, so I was like,
Doing fancy?
I'm hot.
All the juices.
Just on this one's good eliminate.
Gotcha.
Leon, on a scale of 1 to 10, the biscuit is what? He said you can't measure it. He said it's out of this world. 6 people, 3 cars. That's ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
I came tomorrow.
And then there's gonna be another one tomorrow with 2 more people. This is just foolish. Blowing money fast. All right, we're finna go to the Blue Cantina place. Let's see. Oh, I feel like it's nigga Mexican. I mean, black Mexican. I didn't mean to say that for the vlog. They got a DJ at the Mexican spot. So, it's gonna go down. Okay, so I'm back live again. And I got a special guest with me. B. Ryan, Byron, the greatest of them. Okay, so day 2, we woke up and we went to the buttermilk biscuit place in Atlanta. Come on in. I don't know where mine at.
You had him on your shirt yesterday in the club. You had him in the club. You had him on in the club. I know, but I would take him twice. I don't steal twice. You don't go rob the same bank twice. You only rob it once.
That's crazy. Are we alive?
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
So we keeping that. So we went to buttermilk biscuit, and then
That was crazy. And then we had after we had left there, that's when everybody went their separate ways.
yeah,
We went to the mall. What was it? Lennox? Lennox crazy. It was like, bro, the way it's set up is weird, but it's way bigger. Like you be like, damn, this mall small. It's just this one strip. But you don't realize, oh, I'm on the third floor. Okay, I go down to the second floor. Now it's a whole nother. Now the second floor keep going straight. Then, bro, it was a food court. Then there was a food court under the food court with stores by the food court. Like, bro, that was crazy.
They probably now they say Linux is the one that be getting shot up. That's
For
what
real?
they say. That's what they say.
That's crazy because that's where all the comfortable people was at.
No, for real. But I didn't go to the mall with them. But then after that, we came back to the house. And then where did we go that night? Leon went. No.
Blue Cantina.
Okay, they got a black Mexican spot. That was crazy. So y'all didn't really get to see much because I didn't record much. But first of all, everybody in there was ghetto, which was good, not a bad thing. The food was good. What else happened? Something else happened in there. Some dude with some chains on, and that little short dude with this turtleneck, he was trying to take our table, but not like on no, I'm trying to snatch our table. But he was just like, yeah, nah, I'm trying to sit here because my lady and her friends coming. So I'm like, you tricking. That's what I thought. That's what I heard in my mind. And what happened after that? Where we go after that?
From Blue Cantina, we went to Escobar.
Yeah, that's two chains restaurant bar.
Sat there and watched the game. Where we went from there?
After that, y'all was fried.
After Escobar? No, we went somewhere else after Escobar, bro. I remember.
Yeah, and then my homegirl, shout out to Mandy, she pulled up on me at whatever place.
Oh yeah, that one spot, the 10 ATL.
10 ATL. So it was cool. It was cool vibe. The night was random. And that's crazy because
we ended up in somebody random listening party. We don't know who listening party. It was somebody.
But if you think that's crazy, wait till you see what happens next, because which we're gonna see in part 2. Because I had to split this up. It's too much going on. But part 2, we're gonna see somebody you may know from TV. It's all right. Get back to the show. Oh Lord, what's up, y'all? Y'all just gonna have it like this for this morning. Oh my God. Out of control, out of pocket. So I was able to catch up with the B-roll, as y'all saw from the events from last night. And last night was good. Today is New Year's Eve. And I think I'm about to go to church. Where you need to be. Hold on. I'm looking for my face stuff. I'm looking for my face stuff. I don't know what I did with it, but I know I brought it. Anyway, so I think that's what I'm about to do. But like I said, overall last night was cool. It wasn't bad. It was decent. Today, we supposed to be going to brunch. Like I said, for me it would be church brunch, and then wherever else after. But it might be just brunch. I don't know. We're gonna see how the day goes. I can't find my face stuff because I know I brought it. I don't know what I did with it. So I hate being a liaison for stuff because I'm the one that gotta pay the people, and then he's sending me all the stuff, but I'm the one that gotta pay. Obviously, they just come out of my account, but you know what I'm saying. So basically, we got that settled, squared away. But it just was annoying, cause like I ain't gonna lie. Usually on vacations I ball out of control, but this vacation I really ain't balling out of control. And you might have said you shouldn't have went, but it was too late. And so now, I got Naruto. But so now, I'm just trying to get it together. We pretty much got it together, but still, you gotta stop by the bank and things. But yeah, so like I said, I'm holding on to my last little piece of haircut. I didn't go to church. I couldn't do it. I had to stretch. I had to get on my machine. But just an update for y'all. We on day 12. Today was day 12, and I'm noticing a lot of positive stuff in my body. So that's good. Yeah, day 12. Still got my mirror. The mirror. Ooh. And yeah, so we finna head out to the bank first, then brunch, and then we out for the day. And that should be fun. But yeah, let's see how this go. Alright, so boom. So we get to the restaurant, and now these niggas talking about they want Harold. So they done told the lady like, hey, we put in orders and everything. And now they like, oh, well, we want Harold. So now
This man, she won't put coke in his drink.
cover your mouth, you child.
It's like it was talking yesterday in the road.
Because if I get a call for you, your son gonna come up missing. He gonna be kidnapped and I'm gonna hold him for ransom. But anyway, so I guess we finna go to Harold. But I don't know what we waiting on. I guess they trying to do their hookah. But I'm ready to go. We finna go back in here again because, you know, these niggas can't get that chicken from Popeyes. What'd you say?
Licking, what's kicking with the chicken, nigga?
All right, so these niggas can't love that chicken from Popeyes. So we finna go up here. Ken and Chelsea just landed. What?
QYU.
All right, we at Harold's. I'm finna eat my wing. You wanna see my wings? I ain't got them yet. Thank you. I got some water.
Damn, nigga, you think this Def Jam is niggas? I'm not gonna be your sacrifice to the rap game.
Oh my God. Oh my.
Oh my. Get him on the side.
Oh, bitch.
I'm gonna have to
I'm
mute
definitely gonna
that.
sacrifice you. If they tell me I can sign a little dirt, hell yeah.
How we
That's crazy.
pop
You got that for the vlog?
I did.
That was lit.
This wasn't even on purpose.
Welcome to C Chico Space, fellas.
Okay.
Look, got any questions?
Are these being sold right at the moment?
Not at this time. They're in the process of being evaluated.
Oh, okay. I like this sword.
I like this right here.
What?
I do.
Cutting up.
That's amazing.
Okay,
That give me what's the name? Not Jimi Hendrix. Somebody else. That's the vibe I get from that.
So this one's called Steel Vagina.
Oh, cause he's stealing it?
He ain't stealing it. How
just
did
take
you
pussy
get
now.
it? How did you get it?
A classic. Test your mic.
What's the nigga's ass in the That's crazy. Damn, love that bitch. Yeah.
I like that one.
Okay,
I like
but-
that
Oh,
one.
you get this one too?
Oh, yeah, I gotta get in the front though.
Yeah,
we gotta make this work. Y'all get in the front. This ain't gonna work. Yeah,
Who told you to do this in the middle of the shit?
that shit fast.
Uh-huh.
Thank
Give me that, bro. Give me that. Send that to me.
All right. So, gonna head out in a minute. I was reading the text, my bad. That's why I did my hair like that. So we finna head on the second. I think. We're gonna see how this goes. Everybody just hating on me. What you use the Google number? Or something? Everybody hating on me. Hold on, I'm finna get for the vlog. Hold on, look. We got the cameras in the back. Hey, Quan, do you have a picture of your ID on your phone?
I don't have no picture of me on.
He said he think you should be alright, but he did say if you had a picture of your ID.
Oh, I do, right here.
You got a picture?
Yeah.
Okay, when you really go, okay, we good.
Yeah,
we good.
I got one. It's right here.
Okay, then you good. But let me go up here. Let me go back to the function. I'm doing my vlog. Okay. This the boom boom room. Don't be cussing on my stuff.
America. America. Man, it's about to be a great 2024, man. We're going to start it off the right way. The King's way. Where's the logo?
I don't know what it's.
What time is it?
11 o'clock. We got an hour.
Hour until 2024.
What time we going to come on?
Now, I had to cut it there. So that night, we went to the club. I'm gonna go to the club, and I don't need to be in no club no more. But anyway, I was there. And it was the vibe. Let me explain what happened. So as you see, we're in there with the dude from BMF. Put it right there. And he was in there. I don't know if you can see, he was the one kind of getting up the toast. I got some more, and you'll see in the B-roll towards the end, some clips that I didn't make the main video, and I'll put that in there. But basically, I don't watch BMF. So I came in the house, I'm talking to him regular, and then people was like, that's the dude from BMF. I said, for real? So I looked him up. And Miles, he was a cool person, super cool, super down to earth. Like, he wasn't on no like snotty nose or looking people crazy. Didn't know he was that young. I think he was 21 or something. And he was on his podcast related. Hey, y'all check that out. We was actually in some of the little scenes for his first episode, and that dropped now. It's already dropped. But yeah, he was super cool. The vibe was cool. Everybody was just mingling, networking, and that was kind of thing. So it was low key a networking thing. My homeboy Nada, I was like, why didn't you tell me this was his event? Because that was like the pregame. He said, I thought I told you. You ain't think you tell me that. Niggas always lying. And I'm tired of y'all lying to me. But anyway, so the night we ended up going to the place, we had a section. That was a whole mess because when we get there, it's a long line, but we had a section. So we outside the line was wrapped around the building, and we got there like 11:30, which we really bothered because we should have got there earlier. So at this point, my homeboy Derek was running around. He was like trying to scurry in, weaseling his way in, and he went around the front, got around because they started trying to hold the dude who we got the section through, which is my homeboy who was a party promoter. And he was like, so Derek went around, was like, because the section was under my name. So he was like, I'm Isaiah Williams. And they was like, well, let's see. So eventually somebody was get it together, and they was like, come on. And they said, let me see some ID. I said, the real Isaiah Williams is over there. So he calls me. He said, hey, would the real Isaiah Williams come to the front? So I get to the front, and he trying to get the section, and they trying to get the bands. And spell my name wrong, as always. Matter of fact, I got it. You see that? See? That's how they spell my name. And so basically, they do that. They get me there. And so finally, they get me over there and they said, tell everybody, come around. So all our people come around. Then we thought we had a certain amount that we needed one more band. And then the girl was like, I thought y'all said y'all needed 6 bands. And then it was like, and one girl said, just give one more. I'm ready to go home. I said, so we being nice to him. So my homeboy Derek was like, yeah, see, you just got to be nice to them because everybody is yelling at them. You just got to be nice. So we finally get to the section and we get 2 bottles or whatever. And we get 2 bottles. And then once we get the 2 bottles, they supposed to bring out a bottle of champagne. So they bring out the bottle of champagne. The girl say, F, and I'm going to get y'all another one. So they bring another bottle of champagne. And I was standing on top of the couch. It felt like a waterbed. It was a lot going on, but it was the club and ATL, so what can you expect? I'm glad my club days are over, and drinking about over too. But it had its run, and it was. I wish I could have seen it, but I just sprinkled some clips here and there. Yeah, so that's it for that. Now we get to the day after, which is the Monday, kind of like the recovery day, because everybody was pretty much tired. So go ahead, play the clip. Let's go ahead and get to that. All right, get out the way so we can finish this up and be done. All right, I done held y'all long enough. All right, y'all, what's going on? So it's the last day. Last night was too much. And we finna go, I think, to the Dwarf House. That's the Chick-fil-A place. And yeah, that's where we about to go now.
I can't believe you said that, Josh Daddy.
We at the Dwarf House. And I'm waiting on my. I'm waiting on my omelet.
What made me upload this? I was trying to move out the way.
He looked like an alien superstar.
I'm deleting.
No, you ain't got to delete it. You ain't got to.
Alien superstar? You a hoe.
How?
You a hoe.
Why?
Let him be great.
What does alien superstar mean to you?
Like Roger?
Oh my
You
God.
think that alien literally?
I was thinking the Beyonce.
That beat was hard though. But she used a lot of house music though.
You should have, your cat should have said I'm one of one.
I would never. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, this definitely getting split into two parts because I recorded too much and I'm not doing all that for no one video. That's gonna be too much.
Literally.
Nah, for real.
You just vlog at the bring in?
Yeah. And I got some videos saved, so I'm gonna download. The funniest people on
Hey, I saw that nigga Ricky fell.
Hey, look, this nigga Derek just said he was lying. He said he should have drove home. I said, what said he lied? We would have been dead.
But that house slow to bitch, bro. This whole time we been sitting in there. Wait till I pull up. I'm still over Chick-fil-A bro. Yeah, the duck.
We the waiter we had, she was just moving slow, but it's not slow. He said that waffle was great.
We got waffle and mac and cheese on there.
That bit was good.
Price of that
So get off me.
motherfucker. We got waffle and mac and cheese. $8. That motherfucker. We said going chicken wings.
They had no wings?
Let me see.
She said it's a bunch of dwarf houses.
Oh, they got different shit everywhere? We got to the hood here.
We in the hood now, baby.
We're doing JR Kickers for dinner.
Where's that?
What kind of food they got?
That's the wing spot they was talking about. She said that's the most fire wing spot.
Yeah, that's cool. This you?
That shit, boy.
Where that behemoth? Where is that behemoth?
I was just laying here and I see something like on my shoulder. There was a big ass roach crawling on me, bro.
When?
Just now. I was literally laying down, bro, and I see something moving on my shoulder. I look, it's a big ass roach, bro. I'm tight.
You lying.
Well,
Stop spraying that shit. It's not gonna help.
How shit it is.
oh.
Wow,
I had
Candy
that shit
corn.
about 2 years now.
You
My
said-
travel lights off.
Oh, for real? Oh, dang, I need to get one while you playing.
That's how they be doing.
What you mean? Why'd you put it in your book
I
bag?
learned that from, especially over there by Cruise with the motherfucker.
Finna go to Virgil's Gullah or something.
Fuck this. My fucking phone been dying because I left my charger cord sitting out. This nigga talking about, I know you was gonna be looking for it, so I put it in my book bag. Bro, my phone has been dying.
2 actual cars and 2 rentals for 6 people. Make it make sense. Vlog going crazy.
Hey, snap that bit for me.
Bro, who's playing this shit the other day?
Because you're a Nicki fan. No, I'm not.
Welcome aboard the ATL SkyTrain. Please hold on. This train is departing.
Boom. And just like that, ATL is finally done. Recapping the trip again, y'all. I had a ball. It was so much fun. And balling on a budget, but it didn't look like it. And I was. But things have changed now drastically. Better. So that's good. And just know this is the year where we prospering. We started off in ATL. I think I might go. Well, I can't say that I'm gonna start it in church unless I go to church out of town. But I do want to go out of town. I want that to be my new thing. And I told my friends, maybe wife or something in the future, I don't know. But I want to go out of town on my birthday. That too, but on New Year's Eve. I like being out of town. I don't like being in nobody's house. I want to be out of town. So that might be another trip. But overall, the trip, I rated scale of 1 to 10. I give it a 9.2. I give it a 9.2. It probably would have got a 10 if the house was a little better. The house wasn't bad, but it wasn't cleaned all the way. And it felt like somebody cleaned like this. And it was all right, here you go. Like it didn't look like a proper cleaning crew came in, but it was a nice house. It was in Riverdale, so we knew that. And it accommodated everybody. So I was cool. I was good on that. Everything was good. What I want to talk about next. So, as you saw in the description, and we'll get into that conversation next, but also want to talk about add the clip that I said I was going to add about us, and we was all about to, toast up to the new year. And was that God's way of telling me this is the first of many celebrity events I'm going to go to? Something to keep in mind. And we're going to pay attention as, just keep your eyes open these let's see how this year goes. All right, so now let's talk about it. So, as you see, the conversation we talk about today is dealing with critical people and dealing with critics. I've made it my mission that I don't want no part. I had the revelation literally this morning. This is a surprise conversation. I cannot deal with critical people anymore and critics because they will never be satisfied. A critical person will never be satisfied. It don't matter what you do, they're gonna still be like, this wasn't right. And it's different if they're aware of their criticalness. That's a word. But if they're not aware, they just think you just being sensitive or you being soft or you just being this. But when they pick apart everything and this is never right and that's off and this is off, and then they don't ever realize that they're the problem. They don't realize that they're the ones that are the issue in the situation because nothing's ever good enough. And so being in environments and kind of growing up in environments like that, I cannot be around people like that. And if I've identified somebody as a critic or a critical person, at first certain points I can deal with, but now I don't want to deal with none of them. And maybe this is just for a season. Maybe this is, permanently. I don't know, but I need y'all to drop because I know so many critical people and I'm just like, I can't do it no more. I refuse. I can't subscribe to that in 2024. And drop in the comments what you think about that. What do you think about critical people? Do you know anybody critical? Is it your mom, your dad, your wife, your husband, your best friend? Somebody who's just always picking apart something. And then my thing is, they don't even realize they do it most times. And for me, I just can't subscribe. But a critic is gonna critic, and critique. And do I believe we should be which is a nice segue to the next conversation? Do I think there are times when we should be critical of certain things? Because everybody has their things that they're like picky about, I guess. But some people, have you just met somebody that's critical about everything? Nothing's ever good enough. Now, in my case, everybody has that thing they may be a little critical of, but you just can't be critical of everything. Matter of fact, while we're here, let's look up the definition of critical, so nobody's confused. So critical, expressing adverse or disapproving comments or judgments. It says, what's another one? expressing or involving in analysis of the merits and faults of a work of literature. So we know, and that's fine to be a critic of work. I think so. Um, Involving the objective analysis and evaluation of an issue in order to form a judgment. And like I said, there are times, and criticalness is a word, okay, but there are times where it's cool to be critical, but some people that's just who they are. And if you have moments, and some people have their things, like one thing I'll never judge nobody on, if you're a critic of food and you super picky with food, it's annoying, but I can't tell you what your taste buds can do. But if every event and everything is just not good enough for you, everything that I do as a person is not good enough for you, oh, it's just, oh, you missed the ball here. Oh, but you didn't do this. That don't work for me. Now, when it comes to me, there are a few things I'm critical over. And one of them is damn traffic. I've been on so many whack trips in my life up until I started planning them. And I've been on so many whack trips because people think that you travel with people because that's your friend. The people that I travel with, some of them are actual, we are friends. Some of them like kind of cool with us. But the thing is, I travel with people who have similar travel styles, which goes into the conversation for the day. A tip, which is still a kind of a work tip: travel with people with similar traveling styles. Now, you have to identify what you like, what you don't like, what you like to do on the trip, and what you don't like. Do you like, or one of them people where you like I-10 by 10, we follow this we follow this strict deadline and itinerary? Travel with people that like that. If you like that and these people like to just go with the flow, y'all gonna clash. If your version of fun is traveling, eating, this person like to go stand on the couch at a club, y'all gonna clash. I don't believe everything has to be a compromise. I believe compromises are for children and marriages. I don't believe all friendships should just be compromising all the time. I don't believe that. I'm a very easy friend. I'm very easygoing, and most of my friends are easygoing. So I don't do, everybody it gotta be a certain way. I don't believe that. So I don't believe when my friend want to go to the museum, but this friend, we don't like museums, but we gonna go because they want to go. No, that don't make sense to me. You're wasting your time. Find people with similar interests. Simple. That way you don't have issues. One of my homeboys, Byron, who's actually in the cover, me and him that did the confessional together, and then he's in like the little thumbnail. He had made a comment saying, "It's with these trips, it's like they always just flow perfectly." I said, "Sir, that's by design. I call the same people for a reason. I got a total of what? It's about 13 to 14, I know for sure, maybe possibly 3 more that never been with us that could like weaving them in and out. It's like Pokemon. You got your starters, you got your 6 that you can keep on your team, but you got your others in the box you can rotate in and out. It's like that. It's like that. That you can rotate in and out and they can hold their own. So like, okay, these two got to take a break, but then we can add these two here. Okay, the whole team got to go out, but then we can add the mother ones that's sitting in the wings. So things like that to keep in mind, and that's just kind of that's how it is. So traveling with similar styles, so you have to identify your style first. So for me, I like people who are down for whatever. If I tell people, hey, y'all, we going to the moon tomorrow, I want my friends to say, bet, what we got to wear. Not, why are we going to the moon? I'd rather go to Jupiter. Well, why do you have to decide that? Well, I don't really feel comfortable with that. I don't see why it's other things. Shut up! Whining is for kids. So, again, me and all my friends are like myself. We're all versatile. We definitely gonna eat some good stuff. People probably want to go shopping a little bit. Like I said, our group, we've done the club thing out of town. We've been on hikes out of town. We've hiked literally up mountains. We've in 2 different places. We've gone to try to do different foods. We've gone to museums. We've gone to lounges. We've walked around New York catching the train, going to brunches and birthday parties. Like my group can literally do it all. And we all just mesh. Might be petty. I don't like people that move slow. If I know you move slow, I'm gonna be hesitant to invite you. And if I do, I'm so strategic that I can't have too many people that move slow. And also me, when I'm planning trips, I don't have too many people from the same clique, because although my friends will talk to each other and everybody talks, when too many of the same clique is there, it's gonna be too cliquey. And see, you have to keep that in mind too. See, it's a whole science behind this. And people dry hate and say little comments like, "Oh, it didn't look like y'all did much. He be so picky with his chicks. He don't be inviting nobody." You're absolutely right, because one, you mad you're probably bored and wasn't invited, and or two, you couldn't keep up, and three, you probably ain't allowed to go or couldn't go if you just couldn't go. So it's just, it's too many things in that I just feel like no. And it's so many people that I hear like little comments like dry hating. It's like, why are you mad? Or like people will say comments like, y'all are going on the trip with him, but it won't go with me. Because you don't know what you're doing. You don't. Because if you did, they would go. Or people would go. But you don't know what you're doing. I end up ranting today. Maybe I missed podcasting a little bit. We back with the live streams on Monday. If you haven't known, go check that out. Got another hot fire one coming up this Monday. But yeah, so that's, I don't want this to be too long because then the video gonna be too long. I ain't trying to do that. But yeah, find your style, what you are your must-haves and must-dos and must, and find people that are revolve around that and like can mesh with that, and it won't be out of their comfort zone if you want to do something else, if that makes sense. Okay. All right, y'all. So that is all for today. Thank you for tuning into ATL Part 2. And I love that. And if the trips are that, in depth like this one was, in the future, we might even get Part 2 and Part 3, depending. It just depends, because if it's, I'm glad I broke it up. And actually, day 1 and 2 was supposed to go on the first video originally, breaking the fourth wall. But I'm glad I did how I did, where I did like me getting to ATL and then that first whole day, and then putting the rest on the other one. I think that worked out better and it looked better to me. It kind of led suspense up to like what's gonna happen next. It just kind of gave you a tease of what was going on in the first part. So that's also, if you haven't seen the first part, go watch the first part so you can get a better feel for it. All right. Okay, y'all. As always, I am signing out, and no matter whether I'm in or out the office, guess what? I'm still the boss.